How's it going, Aaron? I'm Zach from Ohio. I need some help with my heel flips. I've been skating about 5 years plus. I've done heel flips before. I've done kick flips. I've done tray flips. I can do every variation of the ollie. I can frontside 180, fakie frontside 180. What else? I've done pop shove-its. They've kind of phased out for me. I think that's about all I can really do at the moment. I've been skating 5 years. I haven't been skating too much too often. But I'm gonna show you my all the ollie variations, and then I'll show you my 180 and show you my progression with my heel flip and see if you can help me out with that. Now I've got my ollie, my nollie, my switch ollie, and my fakie ollie down. But I'm just going to show you my, because I ain't got much of a pad to ride on, I'm going to show you my ollie and my switch ollie. Now here's my ollie. I've been skating for 5 years, of course. I can't do them while stationary. And I learned my switch ollies last month, I think it was. But yeah, I can also frontside 180. And that's about all I can do. Now, let's see some heel flips. How's that?
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for sending in your video, and I'm going to do my very best here to help you out. Heel flip, that's a tough trick. That's one of the toughest one for me personally. I won't lie to you. That first one, though, oh my word. The second I saw that, I was like, he's got it. Oh, he just needs to land it. Just put your back foot on, dude. You can totally land it. And honestly, if I was with you in person, I would literally just make you land it. But I'm going to give you every piece of advice I can possibly think of, because that's what we do, because this is another episode of Skate Support. Okay, so my first point of critique is that you need to lean back before you're popping up. And when I say lean back, I mean lean more toward the heels side of your board.
That's what I usually get messed up with, is my back foot always comes off when I'm trying to go land it.
Okay, so I know you mentioned that your back foot always comes off, and yeah, I do think that you leaning back is going to help with your back foot a lot. So it's a weird thing when you heel flip. It's different than kick flip because you're kind of, on a kick flip, just the way that your board flips, it's just different. But when you're standing straight up on your board for a heel flip and you bend down, your board naturally goes like behind you a little bit, and your upper body leans forward. And then when you jump from that, your feet go forward. So both of your feet, your front foot and your back foot are going forward, and that is making it so you miss the board. Your flick is pretty good. Most of the time you are flipping the board well enough. You could practice that just a little bit. You can also do a practice step of just forcing yourself to put your back foot on. But again, the key thing that I want you to get from this is that if you're leaning back more, that's really going to help you. That was sort of one of those things that I realized, like, yeah, if I'm leaning back and I flick my foot like straight forward off the board, both of those things really help because they just help keep the board right underneath you. A lot of times people try and adjust like where they're jumping, but what I recommend is adjust where you're putting the board. Like, you are in full control of the board. If you want it to go in front of you or behind you, make it go in front of you if that's where your body is going, and that's just going to help you out a lot. So yeah, do that. The other thing that I highly recommend is to just absolutely force your back foot on. I think it sort of gets into a little bit of like a chicken foot situation where it's become a safety for you. So don't do that. Just force it. Get skateboarding made simple. You guys, it's going to really, really help you, and it will help you learn to skate fast.